Well, Trump has ramped up the pressure on Hamas to disarm. Let's take a look at what he said.
We're going to be given a very short period of time to disarm, and we'll see how that works out. Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner will be in charge of that from our side. But if they don't disarm, as they agreed to do, they agreed to it, and then they'll be held to pay for them. And we don't want that. We're not looking for that. But they have to disarm within a fairly short period of time.
So, Angela, do we think Hamas is paying attention and they will disarm?
Well, I think one of the reasons why Netanyahu has made this fifth visit this year to America to discuss this with Trump is because obviously that pressure has to continue. It's 81 days since the ceasefire on the 10th of October. They haven't disarmed. Where is the pressure going to come from? But I thought what was also extremely interesting about this meeting between these two leaders was the pressure that they are indicating they're going to put on Iran. Now, of course, there's a lot of protests and unrest in Iran at the moment. The currency has crashed. It's an interesting time for Trump to signal that this is that they will go back in and they will destroy those weapons and missiles if they become aware of them. So this was an incredibly strong meeting with a lot of rhetoric that we come to know from both of these men. But particularly at this time of the year, I think really interesting that they are not letting up on any of this messaging in this region.
And Lee, I want to stay overseas because there's just been a remarkable story coming out of the US. A YouTuber has uncovered enormous fraud in Minnesota, with experts claiming this could be in excess of $9 billion. FBI Director Kash Patel has posted this on X. And you can see here, he has basically said, this is a tip of a very large iceberg. We will continue to follow the money and protect children. And this investigation is very much ongoing. But Governor Tim Walz, he has said that they have done everything they can. Authorities have not overlooked the fraud. But Lee, this has happened on his watch. Shouldn't he be held accountable?
I'll put this question to you, Jaimee. If it's not the government's to hold fraud of the taxpayers' dollars accountable, then who is it? Whose job is it? So yes, I absolutely believe that on any government's watch, including Australia, that fraud needs to be checked and maintained and held and cracked down upon at all states of government, all levels of government. And the fact is, you know, even think about Australia here. We've got the same thing happening here, not the same example, but you think about Medicare fraud. We estimate about $3 billion in Medicare fraud a year. NDIS, it's up to $6 billion in NDIS fraud. What are our governments actually doing about it? And it goes beyond just the fraud of taxpayers' dollars. Governments and politicians need to be held accountable, not only for protecting the taxpayers' dollars, but their spending. You know, you think about the latest taxpayers' dollars with travel spending that's happening across the government. And politicians make all these promises, they're going to do this to get elected, and then nothing happens. So yes, governments and politicians absolutely need to be held accountable. And if they don't, they should be removed from government and they should be lose their job. Just like any other employee in any other job, if you do not perform, you're gone, you're out. Not waiting till the next election and the next false round of promises to the people, to the public.
Well, Lee, we need that YouTuber to come and do some investigations here on Australian soil. Angela and Lee, I'll leave it there.